no gain, but sometimes the pain doesn't go away. So how do you know when to see a doctor?
Yeah, the problem is that some injuries go untreated too long, and it can put athletes on the sidelines. So joining us now is Dr. Omar Dar with Aurora Advanced Orthopaedics to tell us about a special Saturday morning sports injury clinic happening throughout fall. Good morning, doctor.
Thanks for having me,
Nice
Tiffany.
to have you.
Thanks for being here. So I think it speaks for itself, the fact that you have to have a special clinic for sports injuries on Saturday mornings. It must be that you see commonly injuries from sports in people who are playing them.
We do, and we saw a need in the community to have a sports injury clinic on the weekends. Right now, the options are if kids or athletes are injured to be seen at a walk-in clinic or an emergency room as doctors' offices are closed. But this clinic allows patients to walk in, see a specialist, and because of the weekend hours, not miss work or school.
See, I think that's fantastic. What types of doctors staff these sports clinics?
Well, this clinic will be staffed by orthopedic specialists who are all fellowship trained in sports medicine. What does that mean? Fellowship training, all of the doctors staffing the clinic will have an extra year of training in sports injury specifically. And Aurora Advanced Healthcare has more fellowship trained sports medicine doctors than anyone else in the area.
That's great.
So which kind of injured patients are you hoping to see, or not hoping, I guess, but would be likely to come in?
Although this is geared toward high school athletes, we certainly would be happy to see anyone that's injured, whether it's a weekend warrior that's 40-year-old playing basketball or kids that are younger than high school age.
What would be your caution to parents? What's something that we maybe don't think about as we send our kids out the door to play football or baseball or soccer or hockey?
Well, I guess I would say that there has been some data that kids are better off playing a variety of sports, probably not just one sport year-round. Those kids are more prone to have injuries than kids that play multiple sports.
Why is that? That's interesting.
Well, I think it's just you're more likely to get overuse problems with the same activities over and over, and it's just been shown to be a lower injury rate, and I think kids have more fun and don't burn out as much with multiple sports.
Well, you think now, especially in some big schools, they have to be so focused in a sport that they're starting younger. They're doing the year-round, camps and programs to be the best in that sport. So I think that's a good message to parents to have them in multiple different activities. What injuries are most common? What are you seeing most often at injury clinics?
Right. Well, we see sprains and strains. Now, sprains, remember, are when ligaments get injured, and ligaments connect bones to bones. Strains are when muscle or tendon injuries occur. Those are the most common we see. And then we also see contusions, which are really deep bruises, fractures or broken bones, and concussions.
If people are going to visit the sports clinic, do they need to make an appointment in advance, or can they just show up?
Right. It's really geared to be a walk-in clinic. And because the injuries are acute, people will all of a sudden say that they're hurt, they need to be seen, so they can just walk into the clinic. The clinic is open on Saturdays in the fall. The first clinic will be this Saturday, and will run through October 26th, and it's from 9 a.m. to noon at the Grafton Hospital.
Is that going to get all of football season? Because we were quizzing you during the break that football is one of the most common sports that has injuries, right?
Right. Football definitely is the most, has the highest rate of injury in both practice and games as any other sport. Wrestling's probably second, and girls and boys soccer's probably following that.
And there's so many kids who play soccer, it seems like, too. In terms of the type of help people can receive, obviously they can ask questions, they can get sort of an initial exam and then go for follow-up treatment if necessary.
Right. Well, the advantage is that they're seeing a specialist right away, so they won't need to be referred to somebody else. And then we do have X-ray and MRI on site. So we really try to make it as efficient as possible for the injured athlete.
Yeah, kind of a one-stop. All right, so it starts this Saturday. It's from 9 to noon, and it's the Fall Saturday Morning Sports Injury Clinic. Hopefully you don't have to go, but if you do, here's the information. It's on Port Washington Road in Grafton. The phone number is 262-387-8300. Remember, it is a walk-in. You don't have to make an appointment. From 9 to noon, visit ortho.ah.com for more information as well. Thanks for being here, Doctor.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.